Breaking: Arsenal submit €90 million. Bruno Guimarães bid, Saliba replacement and huge transfer updates. Welcome back to Arsenal Fans Focus Media, your home for the latest Arsenal transfer news, breaking updates, transfer rumours and everything happening at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal fans, this could be one of the biggest transfer stories of the window. Reports are suggesting that Arsenal have made a sensational move by preparing or submitting a bid worth around €90 million for Newcastle United midfielder Bruno Guimarães. At the same time, fresh rumours continue to circulate about Arsenal's long-term defensive plans if William Saliba were ever to leave in the future. Could Mikel Arteta be preparing another blockbuster transfer window? Before we begin, remember that these reports remain unconfirmed unless officially announced by Arsenal or the clubs involved. Transfer situations can change quickly, so this story should be treated as developing news. Bruno Guimarães, the dream midfield signing. Bruno Guimarães has become one of the Premier League's finest midfielders. His composure on the ball, his passing range, his defensive intelligence, his leadership, and his ability to control the rhythm of a match have made him one of the league's standout performers. It's no surprise that Europe's biggest clubs continue to monitor his situation. For Arsenal, adding Bruno Guimarães could elevate an already impressive midfield to another level. Imagine Bruno lining up alongside Declan Rice and Martin Ødegaard. Rice provides strength and protection. Odegaard delivers creativity and vision. Bruno adds control, composure, and relentless energy. That trio could dominate games against almost any opponent. Why Arteta admiring Bruno makes sense. Mikel Arteta wants intelligent footballers, players who can press, players who can keep possession under pressure, players who understand tactical discipline. Bruno Guimarães fits many of those qualities. He works tirelessly without the ball. He can break opposition attacks. He can launch counter-attacks with accurate passing, and he brings valuable Premier League experience. If Arsenal truly pursue him, it would show the club's ambition to compete with Europe's very best. The reported €90 million bid. A transfer fee around €90 million would represent a huge investment. It would also demonstrate Arsenal's determination to strengthen before another title challenge. However, Newcastle would likely be reluctant to lose one of their key players. Negotiations involving elite footballers are rarely simple. Transfer fees, player contracts, competition from other clubs, financial regulations. All of these factors influence whether a transfer eventually happens. That is why supporters should wait for official confirmation before celebrating. The Saliba replacement story. Another major talking point involves William Saliba. Saliba remains one of Arsenal's most important defenders and one of the best young centre-backs in world football. Naturally, top clubs continue to admire him. Whenever a world-class player performs consistently, transfer rumours will always follow. Reports suggesting Arsenal are monitoring possible defensive options should not automatically be interpreted as Saliba leaving. Top clubs always prepare for every situation. Recruitment departments constantly monitor players across Europe. Planning ahead is part of modern football. Arsenal's priority remains building a squad capable of competing every season. A squad built to win. Arteta's vision is clear. He wants depth in every position, competition for places, leaders across the pitch, technical quality combined with physical intensity. Adding Bruno Guimarães would strengthen midfield depth enormously. Preparing defensive options would ensure Arsenal remain competitive regardless of future circumstances. That is how elite clubs operate. They prepare before problems appear. Imagine the Emirates. Picture this, a packed Emirates Stadium, Champions League night. Declan Rice wins possession. He finds Bruno Guimarães. Bruno turns away from pressure with elegance. Martin Ødegaard receives the pass between the lines. Bukayo Saka begins his run. One quick through ball, goal. The stadium erupts. That is why Arsenal supporters dream about players like Bruno Guimarães. Football intelligence creates unforgettable moments. The title race. The Premier League becomes more competitive every season. Manchester City continue to strengthen. Liverpool remain dangerous. Chelsea, Manchester United and others continue rebuilding. If Arsenal want to become champions, constant improvement is essential. Elite squads require elite players. Every signing must increase quality. That explains why names like Bruno Guimarães regularly appear in transfer discussions. Arsenal's global ambition. Arsenal are no longer rebuilding. They are competing. The objective is to win the Premier League, challenge for the Champions League, and establish themselves among Europe's elite clubs once again. Signing experienced international stars helps accelerate that journey. Players who understand pressure, players who have already succeeded at the highest level, players who improve everyone around them. The importance of patience. Transfer windows are unpredictable. Rumours emerge daily. Some become reality, others disappear completely. Medical examinations, contract negotiations, club agreements, personal terms. Every stage must be completed before a transfer becomes official. Supporters should always remain patient and wait for official confirmation. What this could mean for Arsenal. If Bruno Guimarães eventually joins Arsenal, he could become one of the club's most influential midfielders. His partnership with Rice and Ødegaard could give Arsenal one of Europe's strongest midfields. If Arsenal continue planning intelligently for the future in defence, the squad could remain competitive for many years. This combination of immediate quality and long-term planning is exactly what successful clubs aim for. Final verdict: Arsenal continue to be linked with ambitious transfer targets because expectations have changed. The Gunners are no longer satisfied with simply qualifying for Europe. They want major trophies. They want Premier League titles. They want Champions League success. Bruno Guimarães represents the type of elite player capable of helping Arsenal reach those goals. Meanwhile, careful planning for the future of the defence shows the club's commitment to remaining competitive. Whether these reports become reality remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the Arsenal transfer window continues to produce exciting stories every single day. Now we want to hear from you, Gunners. Would you spend €90 million on Bruno Guimarães? Is Bruno the perfect partner for Declan Rice? Should Arsenal continue planning for every future scenario in defence? Can this squad finally win the Premier League? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's update, don't forget to like, subscribe to Arsenal Fans Focus Media, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest Arsenal transfer news, breaking stories, rumours, and exclusive Gunners content. Thank you for watching. Come on, you Gunners!